little fast planet scout, I would call it. The courier can cover the ground quite quickly. There's been a couple of nice things. It's been a while since I've updated my thread, I know, and there's been various things going on, trying to track down exact details, and we also have Beyond coming up. Beyond's going to be very interesting, and we have the beta in 2 days or less, a day and a half, you could almost say. If you're not up for spoilers, you probably won't want to be following my channel so much, because I'm going to be out there looking at everything, eyeballing everything, trying to find out what the fuck is going on. And I suspect there's going to be a lot of changes on the barnacles and such. Till then, has been some barnacle stuff going on. I think really 28th of December we had a good scout around the barney hunt. Since then I've done 2 other barnacle hunts, but I haven't actually streamed those 2 as like going just a bit of commandery, but went back to a couple of systems now. If I bring up the barnacle meta sheet here, let's see what what's been happening in January. Let's have a look. Here we are, December up to there. So who did I go out with? Me and Kaz Archer. We went out to EHU b4-1. Now that's the system we already had them in. There's a couple of places we hadn't actually found barnacles in. No, not many. I think there was only 1 on a planet or 2, so went back there. Didn't find too many, but we did find 4 new sites on C1, which is encouraging. And then went back another day. I think that was the HRWD126. Popped onto E4. E3 had barnacles. E5 had barnacles. E4 was one of those where was it sites. Now that's one of the main things. I've been finding a couple of different things. There's many factors on where there could be, and I think it's trying to narrow down where they all are. It's not one single place you're going to find a barnacle and it won't be there. And if it isn't there, there's no barnacles. So yes, the latest system, PN-S b4-1. Interesting system. I've been here before. Because they've got the full planet scans on the A and B system planets. And I mean, just looking at that system, and look at that. Lots of planets, small juicy bodies all over. Some nice red suns, yellow suns. That's where you want to see barnacles. Some nice barnacle or binary pairings going as well. So they're reported on E3 and 4, I believe, at the moment. B3 and 4, sorry. These ride in the temperature range 374, 345. Now there's more than 2 on one and 1 on the other. And these 2 at 307 Kelvin, a nice binary pair. I'm sure we're going to find them there as well. So before I got there, it's not too far. It's what, 350 LS. On the A planets, which arrival was the C, all ice, D, also icy, no good. Hey, you got the last one here, 342 Kelvin. A5, just a bit too hot at 401. I don't think we'll find any there, and wouldn't. So I came here, and I found one within minutes. Grimelinho has apparently taken a few round, spent a long time here, but there's many things. A lot of the time I think we're searching in the wrong places. Now, my latest thing I was speculating on was the ejector crater lines. Let's go to A6, because that's where I am. I've just located the barnacle here. I haven't posted yet. But there it is, this little splodge. But it's right on the far end of an ejector crater line again. That's quite interesting. I was flying around with Commander Eureka the other night, and we did find one. I think that was the one on B4. We didn't find any further ones after that, but the idea was, right, for demonstrations, is where you see the sun on this surface map isn't reality. It might be over there anyway, but just for if the sun was there. Now, looking along what we were calling the twilight zone, the day-night cycle, just where the sun's dropping. Now, you get canyons around here, especially because these are tidally locked. With a lot of the moons we returned to when we didn't find anything prior, like the C1 prior one and the E4, we scouted along these lines, and that's where we Kaz spotted the main one on C1. I'd looked there for hours. Other people had. It when they said, about go over there, let's have a look there, and we explored the canyons, and damn, we were just finding them all in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, and almost formed a little triangle there, but they did seem to all fit in sort of around this twilight, night and day. We can just see the colour of the canyons. The canyons were discoloured deep red, sort of, or whichever colour they tend to be. And another thing we did spot this night as well, I don't know when this happened, but it will affect how you look for these things. But prior, I remember they would drop away, you wouldn't really see them above 3.5 kilometres, which was curious. So you had to be quite low. I used to hover around looking for poi as well, so I wanted to be above 1.6. I would go 1.5 to 2.5 kilometres. I probably still do. But here's a new thing we located. I mean, they are visible a lot higher and further now. Where is it? There it is. You can already see it here. This is at... I'm only 4.5 kilometres actually. This is normally what I'd see them at. Maybe about 2.5, 3 kilometres. They're sort of twinkling, flashing. It's sort of trying to draw the shadowy bits while bits still being light. A long while ago, here, now above that range, they don't try and join the body, but they still emit the light. Now you've got a steady green, like 2 bright green spots. That does stand out. This is visible now all the way to at least 6 and above kilometres. I think it cuts off just about 7 kilometres. They're fainter now, just around 7 kilometres. I don't know exactly when it cuts off, but around 6 kilometres. That green glow is probably better for spotting. And also, while going around here, I have been using sometimes the low settings. I've got them back on ultra now, just to show that it still shows up quite nicely here. 5 kilometres just under. You can actually nerf it quite nicely. It's just 2 settings, only for planets, because when you're looking for these, it's not going to help you too much with the volcanism standing out too much. But when you've got a lot of jagged terrain, a lot of light effects, you might want to get rid of those. You probably know those little shadowy patches. It's not a barnacle, it's too shaded, and then it just fades away into a nothing as you get near. So, it was quite useful. And the material and the sample quality, I'll just we'll throw those both down to low. Don't need to restart anything, I can put them back up, especially if I want to do a screenshot. So, it's a lot smoother now. Everything's a grey yellow, but already I can see the barnacles there, even more so when you zoom in like that. And this is on the day side one. When you get the night side ones, oh, it's lovely. Well, let me just update this little location and put the latest barnacle into the meta sheet. There we go. Double MA with 5. I've got to go and check the other ones and document what we do have there. But this is Commander Grimelino's latest system we picked up, and it's always nice to have that. He's got us 3 planets, so there's at least 4 or 5 viables here. So I'm going to have a little scout around this evening and see what else we can find. And especially play with new things. This one's just on the ejectocrate line. It's not on the day-night twilight zone, but I bet you, if they were hard to find elsewhere, probably will find a lot more than here. And there's a lot of planets to check out. But I did want to demonstrate that you can see these things a lot higher than I used to be able to presume. So my god, you are quite easily comfortable to spot these. I mean, as you can see there, when it goes solid green like that, 4 to 6 kilometres is beauty. I mean, I'd see that if I'm whipping along. I've got this thing, it's a bit faster. Yeah, I've not scanned this thing yet, so I've added it to the meta sheet now. I better go down there and get myself a nav beacon. Who knows, Dargy may come. As you can see though, it does look a bit bland, you can't see the ground coming. It does look like a bit of a Nintendo N64 graphics, so I'm going to actually pump that back up to normal. One thing I do play is with shadows off. It gets annoying when you get that, especially when you're spotting stuff, so You might have shadows on yourself, but I don't. Oh, landing gear, yes, it does help. And also with the Twilight Zone ones, when we're running those edge, they've always had a spectacularly good view. I don't know whether that's on purpose when they're put there. Usually a spectacular view. Yellow suns have always been higher in the sky, with red suns always being just over the horizon line, like about there, with nebula in view. I don't know whether that's a common factor. It's early days on scouting out these new locations where they are, but it does seem viable, because looking around the planets we hadn't found them, and searching the new search areas and finding they were there, so there's quite a few possibilities. And really haven't got too much to update on this till before Thursday, but the first thing I will be doing is going to look. You've seen the planet textures, the changes, the colours. Now that is said to be from chemical as well as volcanic reasons. Now Thargoid structures as well as barnacles would no doubt generate such features, so whether these areas change where we are now, whether they'll be significantly different, I'll be checking out the immediate barnacles. We've also had numerous changes since the beginning. When we got them in 2.0, they were just a barnacle. Then they grew some of these cracks, and they got these shedded cells you don't actually get anymore in 2.2. In 2.4, the cracks went further and green goo seeped out. So with the next phase and ongoing developments with the Thargoids, David Braben commenting, a guy from Sagittarius I've been talking to as well, he did post a few comments about David Braben's comments and typed them up and rewording into that. These really are mining metal extractors really in a sense. And he really doesn't say it's created by the Thargoids, he throws speculation onto who the creators were. Now it's really going to develop further, maybe with the Barnacles Guardians, who knows. But I will be looking at Guardians and I will be looking at the Barnacles as soon as the beta drops. So beware if you jump into my thread and channel, there will be spoilers there. And since it's open to everyone, I don't think that's an issue. Everyone can go and have a look at that stuff. It's when it becomes children and interact with it will be the only reason. Give us time to think how to act. Here goes. Summoning the Thargoid. Come to me. Steal you metal alloy. It's all mine. They do seem to eat it. I was feeding them a lot the other day. Have you seen the Medusa? Has got a voracious appetite. He doesn't stop. He just keeps on going. Even the Cyclops, I don't know whether he shut him down. He was stuck trying to eat one. And that big Medusa, he ate not. I don't know how many he dropped. It was near 20. He ate the fucking lot. He didn't leave. Oh god. I was hoping something new may turn up. And also, when we get there beyond, be on the lookout for those scouts. If I see one of those, you'll be the first to know. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here and continue looking around this planet for several others. I mean, the planet looks beautiful. This is the first planet among several planets. I've only just arrived here. There's a lot of spots. Also, they're all nice and juicy small. Well, we've got a 0.0027. Now, even on the 2 on there and 1 on there, I believe. 0009. 0016. Nice small juicy places. And these 2 barnacles, I can't wait to get there. I bet there's some interesting stuff here. We got impact craters galore. No volcanism, bit of shame. Might have hoped to find something juicy next to a barnacle. But plenty of barnacles, I'm reckoning. And check the meta sheet and see what gets added in the next couple of hours all day.